In the previous episode, we destroyed the hybrid production facility on Skygeirr station. Currently, the swarm is flooding the facility. However, Dr. Narud has yet to be seen.
I touched Narud's mind in there. I sensed his devotion to this Amon. Narud's been trying to resurrect his master for millennia.
It makes sense. The endless conflict between Protoss and Zerg. The hybrid. All part of a plan to bring Amon back.
Unless we stop him.
I'm curious how much of the story of StarCraft 2 was written when they first made StarCraft 1 Brood War, right? I mean, essentially there were hints to the hybrid near the very ending of Brood War. I wonder if they've already written the story of StarCraft 3 then as well, right? There's obviously a chance that maybe there are some hints in StarCraft 2's storyline that are aiming at StarCraft 3. Maybe once upon a time, right? Maybe in like 2035 or something along those lines. But anyways, here we are, Skygeirr station. It's not doing particularly well, apparently. It is indeed apparently destroyed now. Now we have a lot of conversations. Kerrigan, I can click on you too.
Hold on, Jim. I will come for you.
All right. Yeah, Jim has to wait for a little while. Skygeirr, what do you think?
This thing in the lab, this Narud, it's shielding itself from me, but I can still sense its power.
Tell me of it.
It's like nothing I faced before.
But you destroyed the Ancient One. You captured the power of all Xeras.
This is something born of the void. Cold and empty. But so powerful it hurts.
Okay. Very dramatic there, Skygeirr, or Kerrigan rather. The Haka! The
hybrid.
I thought he was gonna say his own name.
Is strong, but I cannot collect it.
Narud created them. Do you think he will bring you more essence if you follow him?
That one serves a master who will devour all essence.
You're talking about Amon. I think he's dead. And I'm going to make sure he stays that way.
If that one lives, all essence will be collected. Change will stop. I will fight.
Have you guys noticed, by the way, that the Haka every single episode is neatly trimming his little beard before we start off? I mean, it never grows. I mean, he's got a better beard than myself. I mean, this is, you know, this never grows either. But the Haka's the Haka's beard most definitely never changes. He's a very stylish Zerg. Isha, how's your nose?
We are sensing strange entities in the lab.
You mean besides the hybrid and the evil shapeshifter?
Protoss, my queen, in great numbers.
Yes, I sense them now. Tal'Darim. They serve Amon willingly. They worship him.
They worship a dead god.
That makes them even more dangerous.
They worship a dead god? How do they justify that to themselves? I don't know.
I wonder how Narud could hope to resurrect a being as powerful as Amon.
I think the hybrid are key. They gather psionic energy. But where would they get enough to resurrect a dead god?
You told me an
I was just gonna say.
Zelnaga artifact was used to make
Manx
you
gets that
human
one.
again. But all the power you wielded as the Queen of Blades, where did it go after your transformation?
You mean there might have been hybrid nearby who gathered it? And used it to... Oh no.
If Narud used the Zelnaga artifact in that way, he may already have enough energy to resurrect Amon.
I'm not sure if I am mistaken, but I'm pretty sure during one of the cutscenes that we had during the Heart of the Swarm campaign, we saw the Zelnaga artifact in Emperor Mengsk's office. Yo, what's going on, Mr. Zerkling? Sorry for interrupting you. But I'm pretty sure we saw the Zelnaga artifact. Now, maybe I'm mistaken, and maybe Narud has possession of it right now, but that would explain a whole lot. Anyway, Evolution Pit, let's have a look. We did indeed unlock another evolution mission. Let's make him make noises. Let's have a look.
MUTALISK strain ready for augmentation.
Oh!
Located feral broodlords. Must reacquire essence. Can be spun into MUTALISK strain.
Oh, so that's where the Broodlord is coming from in this campaign. I had no clue. I was already thinking we were gonna unlock the Ultralisk. However, the second planet or like location we could go to was like Terran space to look for the Hyperion, and we wouldn't unlock any additional units over there. So apparently Broodlords, kind of like Guardians, will once again be able to morph, you know, from Mutalisks. Okay, and apparently we also get the Viper strain. I am already leaning towards the Broodlord just because I'm a big fan of the unit, and Vipers need a lot of babysitting. But let's find out what the unit is all about.
Dominion defense platform. Sigma Centauri.
That's a rock.
Feral broodlords nearby.
It's like a massive asteroid or something. Oh no.
Missile turrets designed to kill Mutalisks. Stalemate without broodlords.
Not a stalemate at all.
Find the Broodlords. We'll assimilate their essence and destroy the Dominion.
That wasn't a stalemate, right? Am I crazy? Wasn't that the Terran winning? Alrighty. Ooh. What? A Zerg tunnel entrance.
Broodlords.
Okay.
Recover essence.
I'm sorry, Feral Zerg. Love you guys. I'm a big fan of the Broodlord though. I think they're a really fun unit. They also work together much nicer with the army composition I've been playing so far in this campaign. For example, Roach Hydra Broodlord, always good.
Assimilate their essence.
Wait, we're once again... Okay, I was gonna say we're once again gonna go into the tunnel.
Mutalisks can morph into Broodlord. Await your command.
That is really, really cool. Now obviously Vipers, by the way, some of the most powerful units in all of StarCraft 2. Oh, look how fast they are!
Broodlord launches broodling.
Okay.
Assault ground targets from distance.
Okay,
Supplying Mutalisks will protect Broodlords. Complementary skills.
okay, so there's no corruptors or whatever,
Now
but
let's end this stalemate.
this speed buff that these brutes have make me lean towards them like no tomorrow. Look at this is insane. They are so much faster than you normally expect them to be. That's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Now obviously they are still air to air, or air to ground rather, they're not air to air. So we still need mutas here to help them out as well. Normally you go Corruptor, of course, to try and keep those units alive for a little while longer. Hey, I think you could actually fail this mission. Pretty sure you could.
We're being overrun! Drop in reinforcements!
I don't have that many mutas, to be honest. You could actually fail this mission quite easily, I think. Unlike the what is it called? The bailing one, where it was pretty much impossible to fail. I tried failing in that one and it didn't quite work out. There certainly seems to be a chance for making a mistake over here. Although, I can imagine even if you were to lose all of your mutas here, you would probably just get new ones from Abathur. Good guy Abathur always gives you pretty much everything you need. Alright, let us go ahead and target fire down the planetary, because I am ready to see what the Viper will look like. Because I think honestly the Muta, or the Broodlord is the way to go.
Platform secured.
Let's have a look. I'm almost out of coffee, by the way. No tea today. I should have maybe made some tea.
Brocus Her, Dominion Storage World.
What's better, tea or coffee? Let me know in the comments.
Transport wreckage discovered. Jorium crystal contained within. Jorium useful for experimentation. Enhances psionic potential. Must acquire.
Jorium.
Completed research on primal essences. New strain created. Viper ready to assault Dominion.
It looks so weird to see a Muta morph. And then into a Viper. It's even stranger. Alright, so do they auto-cast anything, or do I still have to babysit?
Viper, strategic asset. Abducts targets. Pulls to its location.
They do have an attack animation.
Ally or foe.
Move across the river and pull our aberrations to the other side.
Siege tanks detected. Use Vipers. Pull into range of aberrations.
The hotkey is different than it is in the multiplayer. Normally it's hotkey X for me to abduct. Right now it's hotkey Z, which does make it a little trickier. I do have to say though, I'm a big fan of using Vipers. I think they are a lot of fun, but there's no denying that usually they do need a little bit more, you know, babysitting than MUTALISK and Broodlord do, right? Just because you can just sort of attack move them. Now the fact that they have an attack animation actually changes things quite a bit, because it does allow them to
emits disabling cloud. Foes within cannot attack.
It does
Rip that bunker apart.
It does make it so that the Vipers don't fly forward nearly as easily. So if you have a bunch of flying units,
defenses remain. Move in for the kill.
do I have to pull them all up to the high ground? Oh, I got energy back already once again. There's also consumption, drains up to 70. Oh, okay. So this is kind of like consume, I guess. It's a little different, but I can go ahead and consume more and more energy for these units instead of just simply like killing one of my own units, I suppose. It drains a bunch of life. There we go. Good old aberration. And apparently now even my Vipers getting a bunch of air-to-air kills here as well. Now I have to be honest, unless the statistic page will significantly change my mind, I am leaning towards the Broodlord right now just because I'm a big fan.
Cargo secured.
I'm a big fan of the unit.
Must prepare MUTALISK morph.
I think that's what I'm gonna go with.
Evolution bit.
I think that's what I'm gonna go with. But let's have a quick look before we make the decision.
Morph ready for integration. Await decision.
Can morph into a Broodlord. Besieges ground targets from long range and attacks spawn broodlings. Then we have the Viper. Pulls units to new locations. Enemies can be stunned for 1 second. Or will be stunned rather for 1 second. That's interesting. Slows enemy ground units and prevents them from attacking. Okay, that's also pretty interesting. Drains life from allied units to restore energy and can attack air units. I like the Viper, but I feel like the Broodlord feels a lot more like swarmy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean with the word swarmy? But anyways, I think Broodlord is the way to go. It feels like overwhelming your opponent a whole lot more.
Complete.
There we go. Evolution complete. Alrighty, thank you very much, Mr. Slug. Appreciate it. That means that it's time for us to hunt down Dr. Narud.
Narud is an ancient creature of vast power. He waits for you in the bowels of this place. One of you will die. Make sure it's that son of a...
Whoa! Stick off the profanity! Do you not care about my monetization? YouTube demonetizes videos when you say that kind of stuff, dude. Anyway. Apparently, we can unlock 7 Kerrigan levels. Now, hold up. I just wanna go back for a little bit. So, if it's gonna be me or him, right? I'm kind of leaning to getting some more activated abilities. Let's go ahead and pick up Kinetic Blast, just because I think it's gonna be very, very helpful. I like the other options here. I think they are really nice. Infest Broodlings might be better as well, though. But I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good setup. I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna have to fight Narud in like a one-on-one battle or if we're gonna have to fight him differently. I think this will do just fine. So I did pick up the Kinetic Blast there over the Heroic Fortitude. We will also unlock the Ultralisk over here. And apparently, in total, we can indeed unlock 7 Kerrigan levels. Now, Brutal has been selected. It's time to start.
The Zerg have breached the sanctum.
Protoss.
Narud has held these towns in the reserve. They are his best troops. The final battle is near. A shame. This Ultralisk might have been
That's
useful.
sad. Look at that.
Organism Stukov misunderstands. Death irrelevant. Only essence important.
It even got a paint job. You see that? This is like the Zerg garage.
Reconstituted. Ultimate expression of swarm evolution.
Alright.
We need to secure location for our hive cluster. Then we deal with Narud.
I'm ready to go, Kerrigan. My hands are itching to get started. I got 2 ultras now. They even like duplicated themselves. That's incredible.
Retribution.
Ooh.
Clear away these fanatics.
Wait, I have Alexei Stukov now as well? So I can spawn banelings, I can have a kinetic blast, I've got corrosive blast as well, deals 200 damage to a target unit or structure. Target also takes increased damage for 5 seconds, okay. And then we also have infested terrans, spawns 4 infested terrans on a bit of a cooldown. So Stukov is not actually energy based, he is cooldown based instead.
Attack, my brothers!
Alright, pretty good deal. Look at that, I've got a swarmy army. Couple of bouncy banes. Pretty good. No, what? Oh, come on! That was Batmanish right there by that single photon cannon. Did you see that? Alright, I'm just gonna go with it right now. I thought he would live there. I was so busy clicking my abilities.
Retribution. Why would Narud build this lab on top of a Xel'Naga temple?
You know nothing of the Xel'Naga.
Whoa! Is he casting a Kamehameha?
Narud is driving a null zone towards you. It will kill you on contact.
Is this a Super Saiyan battle? I don't know how many of you are familiar with Dragon Ball Z, but...
These temples are amplifying his power.
Don't worry, they're gonna scream for the next 20 episodes, and then they finally fight. We are on no rush. Does that mean I get to play Stukov? Oh, yeah.
Go to the temples and destroy them.
Let's do it. Kerrigan, you keep up your Kamea.
Never ask.
Now, a single extra Ultra would have helped out quite... Oh, hey. Wow, look at that. All of a sudden, the Ultra came back to life. That's incredible. Alrighty. So, considering apparently they're gonna have a fight here in the center of the map. Narud, by the way, what's that?
The first temple is located here. Now, let's go destroy it.
Be quick about it. The null zone is pushing toward me.
Don't worry, Kerrigan. I'm in no rush. You know that, right? I like taking my sweet time. What about Ultralisks and Queens? Ultralisk Swarm Queen. That'd be pretty sick. I haven't been playing a lot of Ultralisks. Or Swarm Queens, I guess.
Crystals, which Narud is using to store raw psionic energy.
Look at that one.
Yes, their energy is faint. Hidden near the temples. If time permits, we will find them and destroy them.
That's really cool. I got myself a quick expansion, by the way. I already got one of the bonus objectives there as well. Very helpful. So I need to deactivate the temples. The first one is right up here. Now, I'm gonna do so at the last possible moment, okay? I'm in no particular rush. I think Ultras are gonna be really nice here, so I want to try and get a bunch of those. And of course, I do want to make sure that I start at least 2 upgrades here. Just because of the fact that I really do like having some additional upgrades. It makes my my Ultras way stronger and all of my other units as well. So we can see at the top side of the screen how close Kerrigan is to losing this battle. Right? There's a lot of gas along the way, by the way, as well. But look at that. I think that kind of answers my question, eh? He's an ancient shapeshifter. That is his rank. Look at his little portrait here as well. I don't think this man... I mean, we already know that he's not human. He's not Zerg. He's not Protoss. I don't think he's gonna be, you know, anything else but a Xel'Naga. He must be a Xel'Naga, right? I'm sure everyone already knows. I never really paid attention very much to the lore on my first playthroughs, which is one of the one of the reasons why I am playing through it once again, because I love the story here. It's really good. But, yeah, there's no denying that, so far it does kind of feel like Narud is not a good guy. Do you think he's already managed to survive or resurrect Amon right now, though? We don't really know, right? At this point, we have no clue. Like, we just kind of know about the dark voice, but we don't really know exactly what it is all about. Anyway, of course, I do want to try and get both of the other bonus objectives that are still to be gathered. Kerrigan is getting a little close to dying though, so I don't wanna like take any unnecessary risks. Let's make some ultras. I could even make some aberrations as well, which would be nice to have. Maybe some brute lords wouldn't hurt, right? There's a lot of things we can do. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make some ultralisk and some brute lords. We're just gonna get upgrades for days. I'm just gonna want to get a bunch of random things. Queens primarily for their healing, of course. The fact that they have automated transfuses is just insanely helpful. And Mr. Stukov, I guess you can spawn some infested Terrans, but you should really probably get into the circle before Kerrigan dies.
I am channeling psionic energy into this temple, but it will take time.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
You dare defile the shrines of our god? We shall strike you down!
Calm down!
I must focus, but I can still use my powers for the fight.
Oh, you can? How does that work? You must focus, but you can still use abilities?
Remain alert. A hybrid approaches.
Oh, alright. Let's get some carapace upgrades as well, just because we can. Did I already saturate those gases? Sure did.
I can use corrosive blast to eat through the armor of this hybrid.
Ew. Hey, that's smart.
First temple is deactivated.
Excellent work, Stukov. I can feel Narud's strength slipping.
Let's go to the next one.
Success, but only for a moment. We must disable the other temples.
Alright. What other strategies do you have in mind right here, Stukov? Do you want to rush B? You could. Oh, man.
She cannot survive alone.
I'm sorry, I've played a lot of CSGO. Every single time I hear Stukov's accent, I think of rushing B. I haven't even played a ton of CSGO, that's the thing. I haven't even played it that much. But there's no denying that a lot of people in CSGO from Eastern Europe love rushing B. So there was an attack headed towards our base, right? Isn't that what he said? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Alright, well, you know what? If I don't see anything just yet, I think it is time for us to go into this little circle here as well. I do want to discover most of the map, though. Obviously, there are still some of these circles here available as well.
None may challenge the master.
We can just fight them when they're warping in.
The hybrid approach.
Right? Yeah, we can just destroy them while they are warping in. This works just fine. Very nice. Let's get some mutas out as well. I would like to have some mutas. Couple of mutas so we can morph in some brutes. I mean, sure, that hybrid's annoying, and we do have that that corrosive blast, but there's no denying that we don't really need it necessarily, right? We have a pretty good army as it is. The fact that we have a lot of swarm queens just makes it so straightforward because they heal everything.
The second temple has fallen.
Squirm all you like. You will not escape your fate.
Oh man. Narud.
Strike their hive while they are in disarray.
Your voice. What happened to your voice, Narud?
Our forces should focus on destroying
Okay.
temples.
I agree. I was hoping there was maybe gonna be a bonus objective or something along those lines around here, but apparently that's not a thing, eh? Let's go ahead and run over there then. I do want to morph in a couple of brutes. Actually, I keep trying to make more queens. Primarily because they usually don't cost any gas. But if I want to save gas to make more brute lords, I should probably not do so. Yeah, I do want to mix in queens, but I do want to make a bunch of brutes as well. I've got a couple already though. They were really nice. What are you doing over there? You crazy? Alright, I'm sorry, queens. I'm afraid you guys are gonna have to live with this error that you've just made. Alright, let's grab this one really quickly.
It must not fall.
And then I want to start looking around for the bonus though.
Several hybrids are on their way.
Brute lords are really nice for defensive missions as well though. Look at that. Brute Lords and Ultralisks. It's a pretty good combination of when it comes to fighting the hybrid. Oh, we can now also get +3. That's super helpful as well. Okay, got the kinetic blast. Or corrosive blast rather, right on his face. Another hybrid. The fact that they take increased damage after that is really nice too. Is that another one? Okay, nice. Doesn't look like that's the case. Let's get some more Zerglings out.
Speak free.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh,
Deactivated
nice.
the third temple. 2 temples remain.
He's growing weaker. Keep fighting.
I want to get the bonus.
No.
I want to get the bonus. Where's the bonus objective? My hybrids, by the way, are also... there's one over here. Or rather, my queens are also my anti-air unit now. So, yeah, I should probably make sure that I don't forget about those. That's another one of the bonus objectives. Did I maybe walk by one already? No, that's not one. We're looking for Xel'Naga temples, right? Yeah. Wait, I've got Hydralisk. Did I make those? I don't think I did. That's all good. Let's get some attack upgrades from our mutas as well. We seem to be able to cruise through this mission quite comfortably so far, though. The fact that we've got so many upgrades and we are really beefed up does make it pretty straightforward. Do you think there's any achievements for like destroying their bases? I'm not sure. I want to have a look. I know we just got told by Isha that we shouldn't be doing this, but I'm strong, independent Zerg who needs no Isha. Well, I do need Isha actually, even though she doesn't have a nose. Maybe there's an achievement right here for me to, you know, destroy a bunch of unit-producing structures or something along those lines. Usually that's kind of a thing, right? Okay, so let's get some more mutas out as well. We really don't need to destroy this, by the way. We really don't need to. There's no bonus objective or anything along those lines either. Maybe this will stop the counterattacks towards my side of the map. At the very least, that would kind of justify a lot of these moves. I can now even morph in Brute Lords while they are still, like, moving across the map. Which is quite nice as well. Normally, you don't really want to do that. Oh, I've got a lot of queens, by the way. I didn't realize I made that many. I guess queens, like swarm queens together with brutes are really nice as well. Basically, swarm queens in any high-tech unit. That will do just fine. Alright, well, we did secure another expansion, I suppose. Let's go ahead and mine from it. Just to make sure that we successfully BM Narud a little bit more. Okay, brutes, go ahead. Getting a bunch more Zerglings out here as well.
Brothers, guard the temple with your lives. Get rid of these Protoss now. The hybrids are underway.
This is not ideal. I'm currently being attacked by a whole lot more than I realized. Now, I do have to defend here at the same time as well, which is a little inconvenient. I guess I should probably send some more units in that direction, no? Yeah, I don't have a lot of anti-air over here. That's one of my few weaknesses here with my army composition. He's actually hitting my my hive. Alright. Looks like we are still doing a pretty good job, though, defending our good old friend Admiral Stukov. And now that the queens have arrived back home, or at least some of them. Well, whew, that's not good. Yo, stop hitting my hive, mate.
I can feel your strength leaving you.
My hive is gone. Maybe I should have sent a little bit more queens, or a few more queens. I sent like 3 home, I think. Normally that's more than enough to deal with a bunch of Void Rays. That one had 22 kills. Hey, we kept our hive alive, by the way. All is good, all is fine. Alright, how many workers do I have? I think that means that I've got 54, right? Pretty sure you need to double the amount. Alright, there's still one bonus objective, though. Did I walk by it, you think? Did I walk past it? Probably not. Do you think it's back here somewhere? I need to make sure that I don't accidentally forget about it. I guess the best option would have been for me to just go ahead and make a Hydra then. Oh man. Yeah, we should probably go ahead and do so anyway. Well,
Destroy the hive.
Calm down. No one's destroying any hives here. I guess we also have Admiral Stukov, right, for his anti-air. So that's pretty good too. Okay, the last one must be over here. Is it? Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. Look at that that crystal. Do you think if there ever is gonna be a Warcraft, or rather not a Warcraft, if there ever is a StarCraft 3,
their power belongs to the Swarm now.
Do you think there's ever gonna be a StarCraft 3? And if so, do you think Xel'Naga will be a playable race? Because there's already a lot of attributes aiming towards that in this campaign right now, right? I mean, in retrospect, when you think about StarCraft 1, there's a lot of hints to what is gonna happen in StarCraft 2 as well in that game. It'd be pretty interesting to see if that would be an option at all. Although I'm not a big fan of having 4 playable races, though. I mean, it is possible. There's no denying that it's possible. But for example, in Warcraft 3's competitive game, for a long time, like, you know, a lot of people weren't even playing 4 races. It was mostly about like humans and orc, and then also night elf. Not a whole lot of undead, but.
Kerrigan needs the swarm to destroy Narud's temples. Attacking the Tal'Darim will not help.
What do you mean attacking the Tal'Darim doesn't help? I want to get over there too, actually, if I can. Can I maybe destroy them? I guess she's making a comment about the fact that a couple of my Brute Lords are now shooting away at the Tal'Darim over here. Yo, can I cancel that, actually? I would like to maybe finish off this base. Do you think there's a reason for me to finish up that base? I really don't know. There's probably no reason, but I think the mission ends right now.
No, it cannot be.
Quick! Destroy whatever you can!
Temples are gone.
Oh man, the Kamehameha is hitting on the other side of the map. Nice. Mr. Narud. Oh. Did he die?
We've done it. The Null Zone has left Narud weakened, vulnerable.
Okay, no, he's not dead.
Even so, he's the most powerful being I've ever faced.
What will you do?
Kill him.
That's a fancy looking door. I love these cutscenes though. It's so sick. Deadass. Sorry, what? You guys saw it too.
It is only beginning. Amon whispered of this from the stars. He told you of his return. He told you of ruin, extinction, the end of all things.
Your god is dead, and he's never coming back.
Is that what you think?
He's a shapeshifter. We know about this.
No. You're not him.
Whoa! Is she riding a Nidus worm? Oh my god! I thought Ultralisks were cool.
You are not Jim! You are nothing! I'm everything you lost.
Human Kerrigan with a side blade?
I am everything you never had.
I've got goosebumps on my legs. I don't even think I could have goosebumps there. And with that, Dr. Narud is not doing particularly well, to put it lightly. That is a little bit sad. That is a little bit sad, but apparently Mr. Narud, or should I say Mr. Samir Duran, has already completed his task in reanimating Amon. Now apparently we did get all 7 Kerrigan levels unlocked, which is very, very nice. I've not missed a single level so far. We also got all of the achievements. First off, for completing the mission. Secondly, for not letting Stukov die. And then thirdly, for killing 2 hybrids within 20 seconds of each other. Pretty good. Apparently you need to do so on a normal difficulty, but that means that I have now fully completed this mission. Unless there are some mastery achievements as well. Some of you have pointed out that there are indeed some mastery achievements for a lot of these campaign episodes as well. I do plan on doing every single one of those, but I'm not gonna do so on YouTube. I'm gonna do so over at the live stream. I occasionally pick up the campaign there as well. I've already mostly now completed all of Wings of Liberty. There are still a few things that I need to do. Most importantly, by the way, I haven't mentioned this just yet on YouTube, but I have completed the Lost Viking, which it took me a little while. Look at this. Woo, baby! Yes!
LOWKO, I believe in you.
See, it took me probably about a good 5 or 6 hours to try and get that one done, but I still have to get an achievement called Hurry Up, It's Raid Night, where you have to complete the entire Wings of Liberty campaign in under 8 hours. I'm gonna have to dedicate a live stream to that as well, but if you're interested, that is twitch.tv/LowkoTV. I try and stream Monday through Saturday, usually about 6 hours or so at a time, but you can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook for announcements whenever I do go live there. But for now, I want to thank you for watching. Have an amazing day, okay? Do not forget to smile, and I'll see you in the next one.